Hey everyone, it's Jamie. Welcome back. In today's video, I will be showing you how I made this really pretty fall sunflower wreath. So if you'd like to see how I do this, then please keep watching. First, I will be using one 14-inch wreath ring from Dollar Tree, and I will be using 18 pipe cleaners. Next, I will be wiring the wreath ring. This wreath ring has 6 sections, and by section, I mean from one weld seam to the other weld seam is considered a section. Next, I'm going to be wiring the wreath ring using pipe cleaners, and I will be adding 3 pipe cleaners per section. First, I'm going to start by wiring the 2 inner rings together by placing my pipe cleaner in the middle of that section, giving it a twist to secure it. Here is how it should look. Next, I'm going to take another pipe cleaner, and from that weld seam, I'm going to go over about 1.5 inches to the right, and I'm going to wire the 2 outer rings together. I just secure the pipe cleaner with a twist, and that is how that should look. And next, I'm going to go ahead and add a 3rd pipe cleaner by finding that weld seam, going over 1.5 inches to the left, wiring those 2 outer rings together just by giving the pipe cleaner a twist to secure. I will do that to each of the sections, adding 3 pipe cleaners per section with a total of 18 pipe cleaners. And here's how it should look once all the pipe cleaners are added. I will be using 1 roll of this poly pro mesh ribbon from Hobby Lobby. It is 10 inches by 10 yards. This mesh does have jute in it, so I did cut it with a rotary cutter. I cut 18 pieces to 21 inches long. Next, I'm going to be making the ruffles for the wreath. To make the ruffles, I take 1 piece of the mesh, I unroll it, lay it flat, and then I place something on the end to weight it. I go down to the bottom, find the middle of the mesh, take my 2 thumbs, and then I'm going to just start pushing up and pulling that mesh toward me, walking my fingers up the mesh. And when you're done, it should look like a bow tie. Next, I will be adding the ruffles to the wreath, and to do this, I'm going to start adding the ruffles to the 6 inner pipe cleaners first. So I'm going to take the ruffle, I'm going to be placing it in going vertically, which means one of the finished edges will go toward the inside of the wreath, and then the other finished edge is going to go toward the bottom of the wreath. So I'm going to take my ruffle and I'm going to place it in between that pipe cleaner. I'm going to secure it with a couple of twists. Then I'm going to fluff out the ruffle. I will continue adding the ruffles to the remaining pipe cleaners that are on the inside, and then I will come back and do the outside. And here's how it should look with the 6 ruffles added. Next, I'm going to start adding the 12 outer ruffles, and I'm going to do it the same way that I did the 6 inner ruffles, by taking the ruffle and placing it in the pipe cleaner going vertically. So with one finished edge going toward the inside of the wreath and the other finished edge going toward the bottom of the wreath. So I'm placing the ruffle inside that pipe cleaner. Then I'm going to give the pipe cleaner a couple of twists to secure it. Then I'm going to go ahead and fluff out my ruffle. Now, one thing I will say is that this jute mesh is really sticky, so I did kind of have an issue with it sticking together for some reason, but other than that, this mesh is really, really pretty and it's really thick. So I really do like it. I think it's really good quality. So here I'm just trying to flatten out the ruffle that is underneath, which would have been the one of the 6 inner ones that we did. So I'm going to go ahead and move on, and I'm just going to add ruffles to the remaining pipe cleaners on the outside, just doing the same thing. And here's how it should look with all of the ruffles added. Next, I'm going to go in and I'm going to be removing the 6 inner pipe cleaners because I will not be needing them. So I'm just going to go ahead and give the pipe cleaners a few more twists, snip them off, and then just fold over the little nub there. So I'm going to be removing only the 6 inner pipe cleaners. Next, I'm going to be making ribbon tails using this 2.5 inch wide wired ribbon from Hobby Lobby and this 2.5 inch wide wired ribbon from Dollar Tree. For the ribbon tails, I will be cutting 6 pieces each of the ribbons. So I will have 6 of the sunflower ribbon and 6 of the solid green ribbon, and I will be cutting these to 14 inches long, dovetailing the ends. To make the ribbon tails, I'm going to take one of the ribbon, I'm going to fold it in half. This is just to find the middle. Once I find the middle, I'm just going to scrunch it up, and this will form the ribbon tail. Now I'm going to be adding the ribbon tails. To add the ribbon tails, I just locate a pipe cleaner. I'm going to take the ribbon tail and I'm going to place it in the center of that pipe cleaner going vertically. I'm going to twist the pipe cleaner a couple of times just to secure it. Then I'm going to take the 2 ends of the ribbon tail and I'm going to turn them to where they are pointing downward. I'm going to add the ribbon tails to the remaining pipe cleaners, alternating the ribbon. Here's how it looks with the ribbon tails added. Next, I'm going to be using these 2 1.5 inch wide wired ribbon from Hobby Lobby to make half bows. For the half bows, I will be cutting 6 of each of these ribbon to 17 inches long and dovetailing the ends. To make the half bows, I'm going to take one of the ribbon, fold it to where the 2 ends are touching, go up about 2 inches to form a loop. Then I'm going to pinch it through the middle there to form the half bow. Next, I'm going to add the half bows. I'm going to be adding this sort of orange color half bow to all the ribbon tails that are green. So I'm just placing the half bow in the pipe cleaner, giving the pipe cleaner a couple of twists to secure it. Then I'm going to fluff out the loop, and then I'm going to take the tails and I'm going to spread them apart. Now I like to twist mine. You don't have to do that if your ribbon has the same print on both sides, but I don't know, out of habit, that's how I like to do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue adding the half bows, alternating the ribbon colors. So I will be adding the orange colored ribbon to the green ribbon tails, and then the brown ribbon to the sunflower ribbon tails. And here's how it's looking with all of the half bows added. Now I'm going to be removing the remaining pipe cleaners, as I will not be needing them. Next, I will be using this tin bottle cap sign from Michaels. In order for my sign to be able to be attached to my wreath, I had to punch 2 holes in the side using this metal hole punch from Impress Art that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to take a floral wire and run that through the holes, and then twist the wire to secure it. Once I get the wire secured to the sign, I'm then going to attach my sign to my wreath. Once I get my sign attached, I'm then going to go in and pull some of the ruffles out so that they frame the sign. Next, I'm going to make a bow for my wreath. Now, I did film the entire process, but I am going to speed it up since this video would be very long if I kept it in here at regular speed. So if you want to see how I make a wreath bow, I do have a tutorial I can link in the description box so that you can go and watch that if you'd like. But otherwise, I'm just going to show you my process here of how I do it. Now I'm just going to attach my bow where I like it. Next, I'm going to be using some of these sunflowers that I picked up from Dollar Tree. Before I attach anything with hot glue, I want to make sure that I have the flowers arranged where I want them. Once I get them the way that I like them, then I will go in and use some hot glue to secure them. And this is how the wreath turned out. I think it's super pretty. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I wanted to thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!